News, my lovely, wonderful people. Ibrahim Musi Babangida tells Tinubu, step down for the military to take over because the problem is bigger than you think. Ex-President Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, we call him IBB, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, say Tinubu should step down. He said because the problem, what he sees sitting down, he said if Tinubu stand up, he will not be able to see it. In that sense, his elders. What I mean by that is he has been the president before Tinubu becoming president. So in that sense, he's senior rank. When you say senior, it's senioration. So there is senioration going on. That's just me forming that language. There's no word like senioration. Just on a lighter note. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Northern elders have spoken. They've called on Tinubu to step down quietly, and now this is happening. Economic hardship. Ex-President Badamusi Babangida tells military take over, sent crucial message to Tinubu over what is going on. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had been advised to immediately take action to combat hunger and hardship in Nigeria. Former military president General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida took to his social media on Friday, February the 16th, to advise President Tinubu. He, however, reiterated that a military takeover is the best option to combat the problem at hand at the moment. President Tinubu has been sent a crucial message from a predecessor. The matter is serious, especially insecurity. Before we talk about dealing with the hunger, insecurity must be dealt with. You do not seem to have what it takes to deal with that at the moment. Military takeover will go a long way as they will be able to address the issues that are currently on ground. The military will first of all put things running, then people can go back to their farms and production of food can take over and the people can be able to live their life. It is important that everyone look upon this very carefully. It is your choice to hand over quietly before things get out of hands. Babangida has advised. The issues seem to be too overwhelming for you and you seem not to get a grasp of what is going on. If you leave things this way, it might come crashing down on you, and that is not what you want to see. The best thing will be to quietly take the right decision, stepping down for those who have what it takes to govern the nation and to put it right in order. The days are very critical, and Nigerians are getting overwhelmed. If this agitation continues, it may lead to something you have not planned for. The best thing would be to step down quietly so that more competent hands like the military can take over and put things right back on track. Then the civilian can come on board. Babangida, na no say na your will, na so na they do before military takeover. You know the advice Tinubu say make he consider handing over to the military. Well, my people, you can see that we are all looking at these things. We are tired of the same thing over and over again. We want Nigeria to move forward. We are tired of the same thing. Everybody is tired. We want this country to go forward. We want things to be better so that Nigerians can live their life. Those who are leaving the country, I honestly, I don't, I have nothing against you. If you are leaving the country, I know that things are really, really tough and you just have to go. Even Joseph said he go another country for preservation. Insecurity is on one hand, things are on the other. It's too much. It's too much. Looking at everything that is happening is just too much. So if there is a time ever where everybody should take things serious, it is now. People should rise up. People should rise up and ensure, that they do what is right. People should rise up. The issue of what is happening now, that people cannot feed, hunger, Babangida, is their mission statement. That's how they rule. They take over, it's in the DNA. They take over, they want to, it's by force. Whether you like it or not, it's by force, they come in and he's telling Tinubu that I think that's the way to go about it. So you need to hand over to the military, let the military come on board and let things begin to look, quite different. So this is what is happening now, and everybody can see we are all watching and we are waiting patiently to see, what's happening next. The issue of what is going on in the country is becoming really overwhelming. People are watching, people are waiting, people are looking at it, and they want, people want things to be different. And how we're going to go about all of this in putting things in place is a very, very important matter that we cannot afford to be quiet about as we look upon everything going on. The days are is spelling out a different, is giving out a different vibe, I must tell you, a different vibe altogether. And if we want to see, things improve, we want to see things get in place, it is now more than ever before, And so, Nigerians, what do we do? What do we do? How do we begin to, put things in place? Because right now, as we speak, the days have become clear that some persons are beginning to, some persons are beginning to take charge of what is happening. Some persons are beginning to, come on board to want to be the ones to decide what happens. And if the northern elders are already speaking, they already have a kind of mindset and are telling Tinubu that the people will not be able to control them again, or they will unleash the anger. People are hungry, insecurity on the other side. Again, there is not so much difference between Tinubu and Buhari, but the North never really said anything. None of them really said what they should really say in order to put things right back on track. None of them really said it as it should be. So now everybody is on Tinubu, making sure that Tinubu, does the right thing. It's really quite unfortunate, and we are watching all of this and want to see what will happen, because Tinubu himself is not calculating his way. Tinubu came in and the very first instant he said, um, we have taken away subsidy. You took away subsidy, there was no plan. You've taken away subsidy. Now it's been 9 months. It took you less than 24 hours to take away subsidy. Now it's taking you more than 9 months to put things in place. So how do we sort all of this? How do we ensure that the right things are done? It is what it is. If there is any time in our history where things must move forward and we can make that progress that we desire and want to see, it's now more than ever before. So, my lovelies, it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. And so, Nigerians, if there is any time where all of us must stand, is now. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.